Yo, welcome to Team Radd Titan, and today we're going to give you a brief overview of the Watcher by Bowen Designs. This is a mini bust. This is an older piece. We're going to be going over it quickly and letting you know what we think.
Alright, once we're back, as you always said, we're going to look over the Watcher, and this is classed as a mini bust, but this is actually one of the bigger ones of the Bowen pieces. So this is sculpted by the Coherent brothers,
Cool.
And you know, this piece is from 2004, so this is 16 years old. So basically, I mean, this,
God damn!
and it's probably the only representation of the character. I think with this, I got this character because of the fact that I wanted the Galactus bust, and I think that they look great together. I think they look really, really good.
Wacky.
So, you're right?
Yeah, that's good. Right.
Yeah. So the character is basically, he's like, he kind of looks over everything, watches over everything. He doesn't really get involved. He just kind of watches all the alternate realities. And what happens is he kind of, if there's something catastrophic is going to happen, then he'll get involved.
He actually doesn't get involved, does he?
I think he does if something really, really bad will happen.
I don't think he does.
And I think as well, the reason why
he doesn't get involved when fucking Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet is occurring, and he knows it's going to happen.
When he gets killed by Thanos, doesn't he?
No, I think Red Hulk kills him.
Oh,
Red Hulk kills him. Yeah, in the Red Hulk, the first bit.
Yeah,
they put him on like a planet, didn't they? They put him on a planet. And he comes over and he's like watching, and Hulk just like smashes fucking skull in.
Yeah, but isn't there one where it's like one of those dream things?
Well, at the end, higher beings put everyone back, but they actually don't. They leave one person dead. I can't remember who it is. Yeah. I think it's Terax because he beheads him.
Oh yeah.
And he leaves him dead. He's like, yeah, we don't need him.
We don't need that guy anymore.
We don't need that guy boring anymore.
But one of the reasons as well, one of my introductions to his character was he is like the main like character in the kind of what if comics.
Yeah.
He was always there, like you know, what if this would happen?
What if Wolverine married Jean Grey?
I don't think there's one.
I think it's something like that. What if Jean Grey chose Wolverine or some shit? Yeah, there is one. Definitely is one.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah. And there's what if Cable actually killed Professor X or something like that as well. There's a few. What if Strife destroyed the X-Men? There's loads.
Okay.
They are. They're actual ones I'm watching.
The Strife one is saying about what if something to do with the Execution Stone.
Yeah, it's what if Strife had killed the X-Men or something like along them lines. And the other one is what if Cable had assassinated Professor X. There's loads of good ones. They're just covers that I like from characters.
Another one about what if Spider-Man's clone would have survived, which is the one that was actually on the day, like the month I was born.
Oh, cool!
It's quite a cool cover.
Yeah.
There's loads of like what if Wolverine would have killed the Hulk, what if the Hulk would have killed Wolverine. But anyway, there's loads.
None of them die.
I think no.
Oh, okay.
No. I think what would happen is like the problem with those comics was the actual covers were actually better than the actual story.
I bet they were. Yeah, they got a little Watcher Red at the bottom, didn't they?
Yeah. So yeah, going on to the character. So sculpture is absolutely amazing. Really,
you may know them as the Kucherak brothers, but apparently they're pronounced
Coherent. Yeah, we got corrected by Randy Bowen.
Yeah, so we
and then basically on the base of this, you have like a meteor, and he's kind of on there, like a moon, or you know whatever it is.
It's almost like the Silver Surfer version, isn't it? You know, he's standing on the meteor.
Yeah, and there's also the Frankie Ray bust as well. She has one of those on the bottom. So
nice colours on there, like a purpley sort of mauvey colour, mauvey grey. Nice,
really nice. And he goes in
shading
where he's like wearing his, it's like he's in a toga party. So he's wearing his toga.
King of the togas.
He's got his cape on with his overstarched collar. You know, it's really cool. I mean, like this is the only representation of the character I know, and it's one of those things.
I actually really like this Bowen piece. I have this as one of my favourites.
It's one of those things as well where you know this character is not likely to get much love unless they make a movie, and he was in a movie.
He is in Guardians, one of the Guardians.
Like Stan Lee or something.
There's like three of them, and Stan Lee's sitting there with Dog.
Yeah. So like basically, other than the fact that he gets like a big.
Might be one of the Guardians too.
It might be two.
Maybe two, not one.
So basically, yeah, I mean, he's not really going to get much love, and that was one of the great things about Bowen Designs was the fact that he made so many characters which are never going to be made. Just to give you just a bit of
like, useless trivia.
No, not trivia.
Oh.
This is like a standard Bowen bust. So this is like a standard sized Bowen bust. So it is like when you see the mini
That's
bust.
an average one. Yeah.
That is like a normal one. That one
Yeah,
there.
that's an average one. Yeah.
And this is obviously like, you know, a bigger one. So when you you break something else today, fuckhead?
I think I've got that there.
Yeah, so that's what you need to broke off.
Yeah.
You didn't have that there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it gone?
He ain't gonna get any fucking messages, is he? So yeah.
Hello.
So yeah, as I say, this is the kind of standard size Bowen against.
It's actually quite funny, really, when you think about it. If you turn him round the other way, just back to back, look back, turn it around. I mean, you see it like that, it's just like crazy. That's 3 times the size.
Oh, it's fucking melon. It's bigger than like the whole body.
It's just amazing, though, really.
Yeah.
Like, because when you think about a Bowen mini bust, that's what you're probably going to expect. You'd see the picture of this, and you'd be like, yeah, it'd be like that, and then it comes in, and you're like, shit, you know.
Yeah.
When the Dragon Man thing happened to me, I was so surprised. I had no idea that they could be that big.
Well, we saw it online, and you see the Groot, and you see the Surtur, and
that's shit. That one. That's really horrible. This one.
Thank you. You see the Groot and the Surtur, and Surtur is massive. I think Surtur's 13.5 inches.
Massive, really big.
Yeah, just off the sword, really big. Keep them away. Yeah.
But,
So what we do is we'll measure it. Actually, we measured them already. So what we do is we'll show him with the actual collector's bust, and you'll go through.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Right. And this is then a kind of
turn question number.
yeah. This is then like a Silver Surfer Galactus first appearance kind of cover there.
Great scaling for all of them because he's massive and all.
Yeah.
It's people
What's his
get
name?
confused. Uatu, something like that. His name is.
They're really nice.
Good scaling for these as well. Actually, really good Bowen one with this because he's 12 or so feet. Massive, he is massive.
Well, Galactus doesn't have a size, does he? He just changes quite like
depending on his eating, doesn't it?
Depends on how hungry he is
and how big he wants to be.
Yeah.
Because I remember that isn't the card the first ever. Isn't it
50.
like X to X is like point to point? It can be
like
6 to 26 or something like that. 27
No, I think it was like 50 meters or so, wasn't it?
Something like that. I remember it being like a point to a point.
Yeah. So what we do is get out a tape measure. And
don't ask me. I didn't even get the 4-inch Surfer right.
So from the top to the bottom to the top of the fin is about 20. Oh God, I have to revise my detop shelving.
Oh really?
I think so.
I hate it when I have to do that.
This is 21.5 inches, so this is 54 centimeters. The depth isn't going to be an issue, really. I mean, if you go from the chest part there to the back, you've got about 23 centimeters comfortably.
About 9 inches.
And about 9 inches, yep. And then you've got the width, which is likely to be fin to fin, and that is going to be about 40 centimeters, which is about just 15.5 inches.
Perfect. It's perfect DTOF level stuff.
Yeah.
Watch our video on how to adjust your DTOF shelves if you haven't seen it already.
Definitely. And so what we do is let's measure him actually while we're here, because also if you want to get the Surfer in there, you're going to need a little bit more space. But with the Watcher, sorry, just while we're doing this, he is 8 inches, which is 20 centimeters. His depth is 10, 7.5 inches, which is 19 centimeters, and then his whichever way this is now.
Yeah, it is from that point. Yeah, because you remember you can make him wider and less deep.
Yeah. So that's about 9.5. No, actually, so just like 10 centimeters, which is about 4 inches wide. So there's that. Yep.
I kind of like the arm out.
Yeah.
You know, and because this isn't too deep, I think you can get everything in the cube you need potentially.
Sure.
Have to see, but it looks amazing.
Really,
anyway,
really happy.
Thanks for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with everyone.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. Become part of our notification squad. Join us on Instagram under Radd_Titan. If you want to see the pictures of this piece and odd minute videos and bits and pieces like that, we always put everything up on there. So check us out, man. And thanks very much for your support. Mad love. Stay safe. 2020. Peace.
Peace out.